I didn't plan on starting a war that afternoon, but when I saw the banner, "Happy Birthday, Lily," hanging above the pink castle I'd paid $3,000 for, something inside me broke. Quietly. Lily. My brother's daughter. Not mine, not Emma's. Emma stood beside me, her tiny hands clutching the edge of her princess dress, a plastic crown tilting as her lip began to tremble. The DJ announced, "Let's all sing Happy Birthday to Lily and Emma," and my mother clapped like it was some kind of family miracle. I felt my pulse slow, not quicken. That's how I knew I was done being the accommodating one. When Emma was born, my brother and I were still close. I used to say he was my twin born 2 years late. We shared everything, until he married her. His wife, Claire, had this constant smirk, the kind that pretended kindness but measured your worth behind her teeth. She was the type who said, "We should all chip in," when she really meant, "You should pay." Still, I tried. Family was supposed to mean something. The first time they forgot Emma's birthday was when she turned 3. Mom said, "We'll celebrate both girls next year. They're close in age. It makes sense." And I said nothing, because I wanted peace. But peace doesn't survive long in a house full of people who feed off control. The signs started small. My mom started mixing up their names. Emma, Lily, oh, you know who I mean. My brother accidentally used Emma's gift cards for Lily's school fundraiser. And Claire, she called me too much. Too emotional, too protective, too proud. Then, last month, Mom offered to help with Emma's 5th birthday. She said she'd handle the invites and decorations since I was busy with work. I sent her the money. All of it. $3,000. For my daughter's dream. A princess castle. A cake taller than her. A day she'd never forget. She didn't. Just not for the reason I intended. When I walked into that venue and saw Lily's name everywhere, I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just looked at my mother. She smiled. It made sense to combine them, she said, as if my daughter's joy was a logistical inconvenience. I asked her, quietly, "Did you tell me?" She blinked, faked confusion. "Oh, honey, it's just a party. Just a party." Emma's crown slipped. She tried to be brave, but her voice cracked when she said, "Mommy, is it still my birthday?" That's when I walked to the DJ booth. I unplugged the speakers. The room fell silent. Everyone froze. I picked up Emma's hand. Then I began packing. The unopened gifts, the cake I paid for, the decorations I brought. My brother sputtered something about making a scene. Mom whispered, "You're ruining the day." I smiled at her. The same cold, practiced smile she'd given me for years. "No," I said, "I'm saving it." The fallout came fast. Calls, messages, guilt. "Fix the drama. You embarrassed your mother. You made Lily cry." I didn't reply. I just waited. See, I'd already made a quiet arrangement. That venue? I'd booked it in my name, with a clause. Non-refundable, non-transferable. So when my brother called the next day, frantic because the manager had canceled Lily's upcoming event, I let him talk. I let him beg. And when he asked if I could just let it go, I finally said what I'd been holding for years. "You've taken enough, Mark. You took my trust, my money, and now my daughter's smile. This time, you can pay for your own mess." Then I hung up. A week later, Emma and I threw her real party, just us and a few of her friends from school. Small, peaceful. When she blew out the candles, she whispered, "This is my best birthday ever." And it was. Because it wasn't about glitter or castles anymore. It was about reclaiming something that had been quietly stolen from us for years. That night, as she slept beside me, crown still on her head, I scrolled through my phone. Every relative had turned their back. Every family group chat was full of whispers. Good. Let them talk. Let them think I'm dramatic, bitter, vengeful. They don't realize that sometimes revenge isn't a grand gesture, it's a quiet refusal to be used again. By sunset that day, they all learned the same lesson. If you teach someone to shrink for peace, don't be surprised when they grow teeth.